Hi everyone, it's LaShonda from Labors of Love with another Therapy Thursday video. Today I would like to extend an invitation and talk about humility in conversations. So I'd like to start this discussion by just giving some pretty basic information about how we as people come to perceive things a certain way and believe certain things that we believe and think the way that we do. And so first I'd like to let you know that data or information comes to us through our senses. What we see, what we hear, what we smell, what we taste, and what we feel through our skin. And that information comes into our bodies first. Information from our body is then sent to our brain. It goes through a filter, and that filter is comprised of our lived experiences. And from all of that information and through the filter of our experiences, then emotion and meaning are assigned to that data. It's important for us to know that because how we come to perceive what we perceive, think what we think, and believe what we believe is our body sending messages to our brain, going through the filter of the experiences that we've previously had, and voila, you have this belief, you have this thought, you have this perception. It's important that we understand the subjectivity of that experience because that can help us increase our humility when we're talking to other people. So I'd like to give you a practical example of how this could play out. The example is my husband and I. My husband and I can be in the same room, in the same building. And at the exact same time, I can say, it's hot in here. And he can say, it's cold in here. Now, making the statement that it's hot indicates that that is accuracy and that anyone who is not experiencing heat in the way that I am is wrong because it's hot. And when he says it's cold in here, that would then indicate that anyone who is not experiencing cold is wrong because it's cold. Well, the reality is if I make the statement, I'm hot, and he makes the statement, I'm cold, neither one of us has to be right, or neither one of us has to be wrong, because it's a subjective experience. Simply changing how we are communicating and communicating with humility can help us get closer to solutions, often to problems, and just having dialogues that are not going to isolate different people. Changing definitive statements to I statements means that my reality gets to be real because I'm hot, but it leaves room for someone else's reality to be real if they are experiencing the same thing that I am, if they're hot as well, or if they're not hot, if they're cold, or if they feel comfortable. All of those things get to be real when I simply make the statement, I'm hot. But when I make the statement, it's hot in here, that suggests that there is one reality and everyone else who is not experiencing the same must be wrong. I'm hoping that this example is just a small illustration of very minute changes that we can make in not only what we say, but in how we're perceiving things as we're dialoguing and interacting with other people. It reduces the isolation and the defensiveness and the posture of defensiveness that people have to take to protect their reality. And it allows us to have dialogues and understand where another person is coming from. So that's my invitation to you this week. To be aware of definitive statements that you're making that may isolate other people when really it's a subjective experience. And being humble enough in our conversations to listen to another person's position without judgment. If you have questions about how this can impact your overall life, or if you would like your business, your agency, or your church to get more information about how we can communicate in ways that are more effective, please reach out to Labors of Love. You can reach us at www.thelaborsoflove.com. Thanks and have a great day.